Hello there. Welcome to my channel. I am Hiatt, and I would like to share with you some things that I do for my family uh, to save money on different things here. First of all, I want to talk about homeschooling. We are homeschooling our daughter because the factor is that, from our perspective, and nowadays, as what I'm noticing, I'm pretty sure that a lot of you are still watching what's going on with not only the government, but what the government's doing with the public schools and all that different stuff. Way before even that stuff started, and the pandemic hit, we were going to be trying to send her to, well, my old elementary school, whom I love. Shout out to, well, what used to be known as Warsaw Christian School and is now called LCA, Early Learning Center. Shout out to those people. The teachers I had there were, most of my memories there. I mean, seriously, pretty much all my memories there were awesome. They were. I mean, seriously, I loved that school. Um, I had. Gosh, I used to remember my kindergarten, second, um, sixth grade teacher, and I mean, seriously, they were just. And my science teacher, who I'm hoping he's still teaching there, but anyways, that school was really good for me. But because we were trying to send her there, because the fact that it's a faith based school. Well, God heaven above decided to do otherwise, because even though we were taking steps in trying to secure her a spot at the school, things just fell through. And while granted I wasn't exactly too happy nor thrilled about that, I had to take on the role of teacher. So therefore, we have been homeschooling her since, pretty much since about 2021, the school year of 2021, 2022, I believe. Or, sorry. Um, Pretty much about 2 years, roughish 2 years ago. Um, and won't lie, I have had my share of mishaps. I've had my share of failures. I've had to find ways of trying to help our daughter learn and everything. My father-in-law, he, thank God heaven above, helped us out with getting ABC Math for our daughter. I will not lie, that app is really good in its teaching. It is honestly really good at teaching kids. And I also downloaded Superbook, that is a Bible app. Yes, we are Christians here. That's just our thing. But anyhow, for us, I downloaded the Superbook app, and that app is actually really really good too. Uh, Only because of and I, it is honestly God meant for kids ages about, maybe, I want to say, starting around maybe 3 or 4, and then that it's there for them to continuously watch the videos, learn from them, the biblical standards and all that type of stuff. It is just, I seriously do like it a lot. It is helping our daughter out. Granted, just like every kid on the face of the planet, she is having some difficulty. She is having some, she's going, I don't like school, and I'm still trying to figure out. Even though I've had this for about, even though I've been doing homeschooling for over a year, I am still trying to find ways to help her out, because, her math, but yeah, um, and then when it comes to her math skills, when it comes to her math stuff, I am doing it off of just a regular book. Now the ABC Mouse app definitely does have a math section to it, and I won't lie, she has learned a lot through that. And because she can do double digits. I mean, seriously, yeah. Anyhow, I am pretty much, so basically, as you can tell, I am using a lot of multi, I'm using a lot of different homeschooling techniques because of the factor that because some of the stuff is just some of the stuff was just been given to us by friends and by friends and people who care about and all, anyhow there. But yeah, I'm using a lot of different homeschooling things to try to help our daughter out in her educational stuff. I personally think that in some cases it is honestly better to learn via through life experiences sometimes, not all the time, but sometimes, because it helps to soak it in more, especially when it comes to science that is dang for sure in a lot of cases, um, where kids, at least in my opinion, and in some cases from my own personal experiences of getting to realize and understand just how science stuff works. Um, I am very much of a hands-on type personality. I learn through, for me. So that's how I've and the things I've some of the stuff that I know that how I am in learning. I've noticed that in our daughter too, and I'm going okay then. Now I won't lie, our daughter, she'll just jump right on. I mean, she'll just jump right on in there. So it can be somewhat challenging, especially when you have a redhead. You have a redhead to teach. As a lot of you know, they are headstrong. They are just plowing through type personalities. That is our daughter, for sure. Uh, she too enjoys learning through hands-on experiences. Sorry, and then, but I so yeah, I am trying to help steer that in the right direction to where she doesn't exactly take over it all, but at the same time I'm realizing I'm like I said before, I won't lie, regrettably I am still going to do the home teaching stuff because it is still just one of those things to where I yeah, I won't lie, it's been rough. um at least for me, and to a certain extent, of course, our daughter. Um, but perfectly by God's grace and mercy, that will end at some point, and it'll maybe flow, but it'll flow a little easier. I'm not saying that there won't be any more challenges or any more obstacles to come while teaching her. I know there will be. I just know it. But perfect by God's grace and mercy, and through a lot of prayer and seeking a lot of His wisdom, I will be able to, yeah. Now, of course, my husband definitely is trying to help me out, and he's been helping me out with the homeschooling stuff too, and helping me to really keep her going with her education and on that stuff. My husband, my dear husband, thank you so much. I honestly, God, I do appreciate it when you keep on telling her, that she needs to do these things, that she still needs to continue on her education. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. Um, and and do appreciate everything else that you're doing. So thank you. I really do appreciate that. Every little bit counts, as I've told you many times. Every little bit counts. Um, Side note to everyone, my husband has a list a lot of issues. I'll just, not so much, I mean, yeah, he's just, he and I are both going for things in life, but there's nothing, yeah. Anyhow, continuing on, sorry about that, continuing on. Um, uh, I also, how do I put this? I also, some people, okay, exercises. When it comes to exercises, I do my exercises here at home. I really do. I do them here at home. I have a mat, and I just do them. I have to force myself to do them, because the thing is, just like if you were signed up for a exercise or a fitness center at, say, the Y, or a 24-hour fitness center, you have to discipline yourself and force yourself to go out there to get it done. It's the same thing here at home, honest to God. And the thing is, I don't have to pay for a membership. I don't have to pay for a membership at all. So I'm really thankful for that stuff. You can find tons and tons of different exercising videos on YouTube. The ones there is one particular exercise. There's one particular exercise that I have, from it's per se routine. But there's a one particular exercise channel that I have found that seriously helps, and nothing that helps with, as a lot of people can guess, but I'm talking about losing weight, eating healthy, and watching. I mean, seriously, watching what you eat and drinking, because that stuff can immensely, and in some cases drastically, slow down your progress of losing weight. It honestly can. And I know this from personal experience. Honest, I'm being dead honest. There was one time when I was starting to exercise, but I wasn't exactly eating right. Now, granted, at one point I was starting to eat right, and I was starting to notice I was losing weight. Well, I was going, why can't I just eat right? And just, you gotta put in the exercise. You gotta put in the time to do that. Eating right and doing the exercise and stuff, watching what you put into your body, and watching how, and you have to be willing to watch your body's reaction to the exercises that you do. You have to be willing to do that. It seriously will help out in the long run, because in that way you don't wind up pulling a muscle, straining a muscle, winding up with just pretty much winding up with some of the issues that real serious athletes have had in the past. If you don't watch that type of stuff, you will hurt yourself. And I am trying my best to make certain that I don't wind up hurting myself when I'm doing my exercises. I'm trying to, and oh my gosh, I'm also trying to get me and my family to eat healthier too. I don't know how many of you wives have this, although I know for sure my husband is not the only person on the face. He is not the only man on the face of the planet who loves to eat like this. Meat and potatoes. He goes, give me my meat and potatoes and I'm good. I'm going, no. Now, he will admit in the factory, he has admitted to me in the factory that he does enjoy eating a variety of vegetables, but he's going, honey, he goes, honey, I will eat my variety of vegetables, I will. It just got to be done in a certain way. And I'm going, okay then. And because there is one particular dish that I do enjoy to cook, and it's mixed, and I do peppers, I do broccoli, I do asparagus, I do different types of vegetables into it, along, and then I put the vegetables on top of the chicken in olive oil and just cook it up in the oven, and then just cook up some rice, and then done. And he's going, honey, this is one surefire way of getting me. I'm going, okay. So, yeah. So, other wives out there, if you have the exact same type of husband as I do, yeah. I say just try that way, or, try to find a way to try to find ways of getting him to eat other vegetables. So that way he too can have a good eating habit. My lands. But yeah, but we love our husbands anyway, right? Sorry about that. That was just, yeah, something fell, obviously. But anyways, and then, okay, let me see what else. I also am going to be talking to you about, sorry, about, well, pretty much cloth training pants versus pull-ups. I personally am a big fan of cloth training pants because when we were potty training our daughter, it was originally a pain to get her to start learning how to use to getting her to learn how to potty train herself correctly. And it was honestly kind of pain at first, I won't lie, because she was going, no, I got this, I can, and we're going, no, you gotta learn. Well, I tried put on her some cloth training pants on her behind, and very quickly she learned very quickly, oh shoot, and then ran to the bathroom going, thank you, cloth training pants. And so she learned very quickly with that. Now, granted, it took a little while to do it. It took her a good sized while, I won't lie, for her to actually become fully, and I mean fully potty trained. Um, it just happens with some kids. Other kids are kind of, other kids are, and I'm going, and that was our daughter. She just went really slow. I'm just going, kid, come on, come become fully potty trained, please. Well, up until recently, I think I finally figured out, especially because during the daytime, we finally got her potty trained for the daytime area. The nighttime area was what we were still trying to figure out. I think I found it. Give her a little bit to some water, only a little bit to some water, because she loves to have something to drink, and fine. But we have her definitely use the bathroom, and and then I allow her to have a little bit to some to drink before bedtime, because in that way, her palate has been moistened, and then her body can at least have something inside of her, just a little bit to some inside of her, so that way she's not going, all that type of stuff. So, and from what I can tell thus far, half to maybe most of the time, she actually, she doesn't, yeah. So, please Lord Jesus, don't jinx me. I think I finally figured it out. Now, I know some of your moms are out there so if you're a mom and you're watching this and you have an even better way of doing it, please let me know, because I personally would like to know exactly how to keep her body. Now, granted, all you moms out there, including myself, and including my own husband, knows the fact that, accidents happen. Accidents But when you can actually prevent them, have to most of the time, that's what I want to do. I want people to prevent, and so moms out there, please, if you have any advice or if you have any thoughts on this stuff, let me know, and preferably, uh, and let me know, and then I don't know, we'll see what happens from there. Um, so yeah, uh, but the reason why now to talk to you about why I am doing I'm starting my own channel is because the factor I want to be able to share with all of you the stuff that um yeah I don't I'm I'm per se blind with side note I'm per se blind without my glasses. I have been my eyesight wasn't this bad when I was in fifth grade because fifth grade is when I started using glasses. Since then, however, as per usual, it has just gotten worse as time has gone by. Now, granted, that's typical for pretty much anyone who wears glasses. Their eyesight just keeps going and going and going. Um, or it may slow down just a little to some, but they still get worse. So, but yeah, again, like I was trying to say, I want to share with you my experiences, share with you what I've been through, what we have been through, and hopefully somewhere along the line, it might help. I don't know. I mean, everyone has a different story. Everyone has different backgrounds. Everyone has different viewpoints. All that. So, but is sorry. Still, I'm just hoping and praying to God Almighty that something. I don't know. I want. Just hopefully something helps out, and if it does, awesome sauce. If it doesn't, that's just because the factor of if it's, your situation is probably different, and and what you're going through is possibly different too. Everyone's life is different in some way, some sort, shape, or another. So yeah. Well, hey, thank you so much for listening. Thank you very much for being attentive, and I hope that you enjoy seeing the videos I put up. All right. Well, hey, love you all, and you guys have a great week. God bless.